Dr. Akkineni Nageswara Rao is an institution unto himself. With a career span of over 6 decades, he has played a lead role in over 250 Tamil and Telugu films. He is a successful producer and man behind Annapurna Studio. He is known as ANR. His agility, efficiency, and mental acuity at 88 years of age is amazing. ANR visited New York recently and participated in a program organized by the Telugu Literary and Cultural Association. A special program was organized in his honor by Mr. Rao Anumolu at Akbar Restaurant. ANR also spoke to Ashok Vyas at ASR International's office, where a small gathering was organized in his honor. Here are some highlights from that conversation.
ANR, the doyen of Telugu film industry in southern India, is a film actor, producer, studio owner, industrialist, rolled into one. Above all, he's a fine gentleman with exemplary qualities worth emulating.
My distinct honor to be sitting with you, Dr. Akkineni Nageshwar Ravji, and we think of you with Dada Saheb Phalke Award, with Padma Vibhushan, with Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, and so many awards. But even before that, I would request you to remember with us the days when you started off your journey towards acting on stage.
I'm ninth child of the farmer's family where there is no education. To whole my family, there is no education. Even my mother and father can't sign the signature. My brothers hardly sign the signature with mistakes. I'm the one who can sign the signature properly. That is the background of mine. And then, because I have no property, totally I had 3,000 rupees worth of money for my share, so that my father died early of my 3 years, and so my mother took management of me. And she thought that because there is no educational background, I may not be fit for the education. If she spends that 3,000 rupees total property of mine, I may not be anybody by education, because it won't be sufficient just at least to finish BA or BCom or BSc. So that she stopped my education at my 4th class itself, where they don't even teach ABCD in Telugu only. At this stage, in the devotional songs and bhajans, and the kolatams in Telugu, I used to jump and dance, do something in the fine arts, which I don't know. My mother recognized, and I started playing in the theatre as a girl. Because I had no sisters, my mother took a fancy over my being a girl on the stage. She felt that as if I am a girl. And she used to decorate me as a girl. I used to do all the work which girls do for a mother. I used to do. At this stage, she thought it may be a theatre, may be a livelihood of mine. She thought. She asked me to join in the theatre. As my life has gone through all these troubles and laurels, even a success gives you more happiness. That happiness brings you more success.
When he was getting trapped in tragic roles, he opted to play comedy as a bumbling detective, a forerunner to Peter Sellers. This is the secret of ANR's long innings. He refused to be branded. He acted in 255 films in 3 languages of all genres: social, folklore, historical, mythological, comedy, tragedy, musical, crime, everything under the sun. ANR is humble. With all humility, he acknowledges the guidance given by peers in the industry. He befriended those who were older and better informed, and chisel himself into a cultured human being.
They are interdependent work. If your work is appreciated, with all that happiness, again, you work successfully. You choose successful things. This is the way my life has gone. And what more to say that I can't say that I have achieved so much. But I never spoiled what all the opportunities I had. That's all I can say.
A college funded by him is named after him as ANR College. He is a health fad, termed as evergreen by his admirers. He takes care of his body, mind, and soul. After 38 years of open heart surgery, he is hale and hearty, surprising doctors. In a career spanning over 7 decades, he paired with 64 heroines, a world record. Some of the heroines of his earlier films played screen mothers to him later.
You were here in America in 1964 in the cultural exchange program of Government of India with another great actor, Dev Anand. If you recollect that particular period of being in America and when you are visiting now, how that flashes in your mind?
See, always they're all sweet memories. That's all we can say. Now, America is altogether different, as India is different. India has grown so much. To bluff, we need vocabulary. To say truth, that's all. There is no acting here.
You learned from life, and there is something in us which helps us in learning, and many of us probably fail to learn or to see the opportunities and do justice to them. So this particular quality, call it, or trait, if you would like to advise to your son, your grandson, or the new generation to have this ability to learn from life, what would you say?
We need not say to anyone. If they study, they will come to know what I am, what somebody is. Isn't it? Why should we say to my son? Son is living with me. He must be studying me. If he can't understand that much, there is no use of my saying that this is good and this is bad. It is like that. See, you have your mind. To know that you don't know anything, you should know little. To know that you know each and everything also, you should know little, it is foolishness. Isn't it? That's how I know what I don't know. I know what I know. See, to know your defects is the greatest virtue of a man. To know your defects, it is the greatest brain you have. When you know that what are the defects you have, they got to be not to be exhibited. What all little you know, that got to be exhibited. This is artist should do. That's what I did. I know my defects so that I don't exploit them. I know what effects I have. I know how to exploit them. This is this. This is this. With this approach, we can be a little bit successful.
He's entering into 90s with all his faculties working excellently. His phenomenal memory stuns film historians. Even now, he applies grease to don a role or two that appeal to him. As late as 2011, he acted as the sage who penned Rama's story. Interestingly, he acted as Rama in his second film.